If you want to see some new releases and my take on them, stick around. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today I have got so many new products. I've got launches that were sent to me in PR. I have some products I bought at either Sephora or Ulta. If something is gifted to me, I will let you know. So that helps you think, does she like that because she got it for free? Maybe. I don't know. Just kidding. I want to talk about the products. I want to share my initial reactions if I have any type of results or feedback for you. This is entirely, these are subjective. These are my opinions. I have not been told to say anything. However, regardless of if I got it in PR, the idea is to help guide your purchasing direction. So if this was something you were looking at or you only saw online but you weren't able to see in person, if I can provide that for you, perfect. If you are kind of a skin twin to me and you like to hear what works or doesn't work for me, if you have some sort of red flags when you hear about a product, and if I describe something to you and you go, you know what, now that I know that, I know I'm not going to bother. I mean, that is the information that I'm here to provide for you. And it's not necessarily me saying you need to go out and get this. Sometimes I will do those kinds of videos and I try to be very careful when I do that because, yeah. Plus, I don't like telling people what to do because I don't like being told what to do. Okay. Let's start with skincare. Right, so this is actually not that new. It's probably new this summer and I forgot to talk about it, but I've been using it regularly and I've really, really liked it. And it's from Tower 28. And they came out with this cleanser and it's a daily balancing gel cleanser and it's the SOS, Save Our Skin. And it has claims that it removes sunscreen. So it's great for your makeup, your sunscreen, and it's so gentle. It's fragrance free. It kind of lathers, but it kind of doesn't. It's a gel. And I mean, I don't think I'm halfway through and I've probably used this every night for a couple months. So even though it is not a drugstore product, I really do think it's worth it. And if you like the Tower 28 line, if you're interested in those products, then that might be for you. I do double cleanse. I use that as a makeup remover and then I still go in with like my La Roche-Posay or my Vanicream or whatever I'm feeling at the time. All right, another product that I was thrilled and honored to receive and also a little bit like, wow, do I deserve this? Because this is a high-end luxury skincare product and it is from Clarins. This is their double serum and it has been reformulated, revamped, relaunched, and look how gorgeous that is. Look how gorgeous that is. I think it is one of their cult classics from sort of maybe the celebrity corner influencer space, and I love Clarins. They have a special place in my heart from back in the 90s when I worked in cosmetics. So this formula has 22 plant botanicals or some kind of added ingredients which usually make me run. Like, I have sensitive skin, I have rosacea, I get photodermatitis so easy. I don't want plant botanicals. Whatever they've done in this is very, very mild. It does not upset my skin. It is supposed to improve texture. It is supposed to improve signs of aging, like all 5 of signs of aging. And it's got some very tall claims, and I can't give you kind of a before and after because I haven't been using it long enough. But what I can tell you is that my sensitive skin is loving this product, and it kind of blew me away. It is very hydrating. It leaves almost a kind of like a tacky feeling, but in a lovely glowy sense. And it's, like I said, there is a bit of a fragrance in it, but it's their proprietary fragrance and it is not bothering me or my skin or anything. And it's just lovely. And I didn't use the original enough to know the difference with this one. They feel very similar. but I know people love it. My friends actually, when I talk about it on Instagram, some of my, like, the personal friends are like, oh, I've been using that for months now and love it. And I'm like, that's so funny to know, you know? Another launch that just happened, again, kind of in the luxury corner. And I really appreciate, I understand there's some of you that get very upset. You guys, you get really grumpy if I'm sharing products that aren't drugstore. And I just want you to know that a lot of my audience not only comes here for deals and dupes and, you know, like affordable products, which that is, you know, at my core, but the majority of my audience is over 45, and there is a lot of you out there that are so happy when I'm talking about anything that is for a mature skin. And so many of you don't care if it's drugstore or not. So I share for them. So my audience is very diverse, and I just wanted to let you know that in case you come from the point of, I just want to know drugstore. So I'll get there, don't worry. Maybe not in this video, but you know, stick around. You might find something you like. Okay, so this is Lion Pose. They're a new company. I believe Mindy Kaling is an investor. And this is their pep talk, and it is a bio, like, placenta, obviously not real, barrier cream. And it is phenomenal. So it comes in an airless packaging. It is to basically replenish the skin. Yeah, triple lipid complex, bio, placenta, peptides, ceramides, glutathione, and ashwagandha. So it has so much in here. It is made in the USA. It is vegan and cruelty-free, and it is something you can use as a last step of your evening routine. You can use it after, like, maybe a treatment, but it is a barrier cream, and it feels amazing, and it's fragrance-free, and it just feels so beautiful. They have a exfoliating serum, like a night serum, that is also fabulous. So thank you, Lion Pose. You can get those at Sephora. So this is from a K-beauty brand, and this is Soul 1988, and this is a retinol serum. It is a retinol liposome 2% black ginseng serum. So this is made in Korea. This is so good. They sent it, K-Secret is the brand, and I have been using this all summer instead of my favorite Naturium retinaldehyde serum. And this is very similar to that. So it is a retinol derivative. It's not necessarily a retinoid or a tretinoin or anything like that. It's very gentle. It's it feels very silky and moisturizing on the skin. There is nothing in here that disagrees with my skin. I was shocked that I liked this because I am so scared to try new products, especially anything with retinol or something that says like black ginseng, you know. And it worked great. So I'm really kind of excited about this. I don't remember the price point, but I will link it in the description box. L'Occitane sent me their Reparation Intense. This is a Intense Repair Serum, anti-frizz serum for hair, and I am wearing it today. Look at that. This is a beautiful cream product that can be used on wet, damp or dry hair. It can be used for heat styling. It can be used as a finishing product. I did it for just like to smooth down my strays. It leaves a nice finish without it being heavy or greasy or like weighing the hair down. The scent is very strong, and it smells a little bit like a baby powder scent to me. It has like that old-fashioned baby powder or baby ointment scent. I don't know why that is. I'm wondering if there's an ingredient in here that is kind of in their, in their kind of what they make, and because I love their lavender stuff and I love their artichoke body, but there might be something in there that is it's sort of like the way people taste cilantro like soap, and I'm one of those people, so I'm wondering if there's a flour or some kind of ingredient that is translating in my olfactory as very kind of powdery, and that's, yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of the scent, although I don't really smell it after it's on my head, so that's fine. But it's a gorgeous product, and what I love about it is, so like, let's say I'm wearing my hair like this, and then I want to film something else or go out later and I want to curl my hair. The product, it's got the heat protectant in it, so my hair is already good to go for any heat styling. So thank you, L'Occitane. Okay, I got some more expensive stuff, but it's so good I talk about this. You're gonna thank me. You are. I'm gonna clip my hair back. All right, I'm gonna talk foundation. Dior released a stick foundation and I decided I needed to try it. And whew, it is gorgeous. But you guys will be so glad to know that this is basically a high-end version of the Wet n Wild photo stick. I did an Instagram reel and I was like, I can't help it, but this is totally giving me so much Wet n Wild. This is the same. I mean, it's not, but it is. Okay. I love a stick foundation. I love foundation that is in a different type of form than just liquid. Like, I love foundation, but like if it's gonna come in a cream or a powder, then I get so intrigued and I want to try it. This is $52 and I think it's beautiful for a mature skin. I think it's beautiful for all skins. I'm gonna put it on for you. It is just, has a bit of that signature Dior scent. You can put it straight on. It is creamy and smooth and blends beautifully. I'm gonna use a BK Beauty. Which one is this one? The 106. I like to kind of just gently work it in, and it's like, wow. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Yeah. So I put that right over the sunscreen I'm wearing earlier, and I love that, how nice. So what I love about this is definitely how easy it applies, how much it spreads, does not add any texture, does not go into fine lines or pores, and it does have quite a few hours of really good wear time. So it looks beautiful, and it just, I mean, it does look beautiful. And you can use it for concealer. Like, you don't need, you could use this as your concealer. Like, why not, you know? It's so funny how sometimes we're just like, oh no, I have to wear something else. And you don't, though. I mean, you can. So I think it's beautiful. So if you're eyeing it, if you love Dior products, if you like a stick foundation, powder it to set. And if you're oily, I would use some kind of like, mattifying primer. I feel like when you apply a stick foundation with your fingers, it can do, there's a couple things it can do. It can move around a little more. Maybe the coverage isn't as smooth and full, but then that might be what you want, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is very emollient. It really, really is. So I think it is a good product to set with powder. I really do. Speaking of, I have a powder I'm gonna share. Just a minute though. Just a minute. I wanna do cream blush before I go on any other product like powder or stuff. And I bought the Mario cream blush, and this is the shade Perfect Pink. And it is. It's a perfect pink shade. Look at that. It's so cute. And the Mario products are beautiful, and I am a huge fan. This is lovely and sheer, but I don't think it is something that I am I feel holds any type of niche. I think the color pop, I think there are so many drugstore blushes that satisfy this kind of finish. The liquid, different formula type, but love this essence blush, so pretty. Now, something I was sent that I think are very, very unique. It Cosmetics has what's called Sun Blush, and they are cream blush in these jars, and they are more skincare than cosmetic. They sent me 2 shades. I've got shade Sun Blossom, which is, you know me, I love a peach. Give me peach or apricot any day. Look at that. So the pigmentation, it stays on a long time and it feels like a cream. Then this shade is called, I think this is called Sunlit. And I love how it's sort of almost like a notch. It's like a more burnt shade of this. So they know my, they know what I like for, it's a little more, almost like a coral. Just gonna, I'm priming my brush. So I'm dabbing it on the heel of my hand first and putting it on. And I think that it just goes on beautifully. And they just describe more, there's skincare ingredient. There's no scent. And they're great. They're just great. I did buy the new pressed powder from Rare Beauty. And I have shade Ivory, and I think it is a little dark for an ivory shade. It is a pressed powder, very translucent. I think this is a finishing powder. So I don't necessarily like it for setting my makeup. And I think that the CoverGIrl Clean Fresh in the pink compact, to me, and this is the shade, this is the 140 light pale. This is like the same. Both are talc free, both are really pretty for finishing makeup. And yeah, now I love Rare Beauty. I love Selena. I love this. I just feel like it didn't wow me. So yeah. But what I want to do is I want to show you, and they did have a puff to buy, which I did not buy because you know me, I have all my Amazon puffs. I just feel like this shade is got a lot of pigment. Okay, see, look at that. Like you can really see that. So I think if you are anything close to my, well, does it kind of blend? Does it not look, is that blending or is that, can you see that? So I just feel like it leaves a little, like it's a little too much pigment. Yeah. Yeah, so I just, I wanted to absolutely love it and I didn't. And I was like, why do I not love this? I mean, I like it. I don't love it. And I think I like it better with a brush, which I think is interesting because she's got the puff, but I don't know. I just feel like this for me is doing so much better. Actually, the CoverGIrl picks up more products. So I think, I say it's the same, but I am going to kind of edit my initial. I think that this is more finely milled than this. This stays very solid. This has no kick up. This gets a little powdery. So I just want you to know that. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Love the compact, love it. So there you go. There you go. So I'm gonna do some eye makeup and come back. Yeah, and then we'll talk. We have eyeshadow and brows on, and so what I need is mascara, and I have 2 mascaras to share with you. Well, one you've seen already, and I didn't realize it was new when I shared it, and that is the Lancome Hypnose Drama. And I didn't realize it was a new launch, and this was my birthday gift at Ulta, and it has this sort of S-shaped squiggly brush, and I really liked it. I did. Now the new Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara is sort of all the rage, and it's good. It really is good. But I did buy a mini, or was it free? This might have been like with Sephora. I might have gotten this. The brush, this actually feels like it's gonna fall out. So the brush that they have done is, you know, it's got that like bushy brush shape. I like to describe it as like a bottle brush, and it has a slight curve. It is very dense, and the idea of this formula is that with one coat it provides like 9 times, you know, the drama. And it really is kind of this idea that you can get amazing lashes with one coat, and it's gonna last. They're gonna be, I think it's like 27 hours or something is the claim. And I really like this mascara. It does wash off pretty well, but I don't think, it's not giving me the results of a mascara that's any different than like the Fenty Hella Thick, this new Lancome. My lashes still look the same, but I like it. Also, this eye, my lashes are a little longer and a little more curved than this eye, so I don't want to kind of do one and then the other and you go, oh, you're right, this side looks so much better, because this eyelash, it just, there's something about my eyes that my eyelashes are not even. So I'm going to apply this. What the formula, what is good about this, and would you look at that? I immediately get that up there. Okay. This, right out of the package, first time you open it, you know how we always like to let a mascara dry out a week? Right away, this mascara is not very wet in a good way. So you're not getting kind of that wet, weighed down application. And it has, so it is a little drier. It is, of course, dramatic. I like to start and try to incorporate and deposit the product and work up my lash. I also noticed, and I don't know if, I feel like I don't notice this always with every mascara I use, but this seems to kind of do that thing where it lines your waterline or your tight line. It's almost like the mascara kind of forms to your lash base and makes a line. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't clump. It is, I almost wish it was a little bit less dry. I mean, that's impressive. I'm using the Swede Beauty Lash Serum, by the way. I'm gonna take a dry Q-tip, and I like to kind of twirl it off. Done. All right, so I have some lip products, some I bought, some I was sent. Let's start with the ones I was sent. Clarins sent me their new lip oils in this limited edition black and white, and I think they are only available at Sephora. So the Clarins lip oils are beautiful, and this one is like a pearl, and it's really pretty. It tastes like bubble gum or something, like it's, and I like putting this over a different color to kind of lighten it or brighten it, and it's lovely. It really is. And then they have a black, and this is fun. It looks basically like your black honey from Clinique, where It's not really black. It's almost a plum. But if you want to add some depth to a shade you think is too bright, you might find something like this to play around with. So those are really pretty. Milk sent me their new lip oils in their new shades, and these are gorgeous. And I am such a fan. They have 4 new shades. There's 2 kind of creamy ones, and then these 2 are very pearl, very frosty, and this one is my favorite. I love this. It has a little more body, a little more pigment and coverage than the Clarins, but very different, you know, but still it's kind of this whole treatment meets makeup. So you've got lip gloss, but you've got lip oil. It's very nice. There's a lot of good drugstore ones too, just to let you know, but I'm just showing how I really like these shades. This this kind of mauve one, they just have a lot of pigment. Look at that. That's a lot of pigment. So, and the formula feels outstanding. It really does. It has a slight, just a nice, like, little bit of a fruity taste. I bought the Rare Beauty, the red. There's a new red liner and a red lipstick. And this formula, this matte formula, is this Devoted? Yeah, this is the Devoted shade. It is beautiful, but well, yeah. It's lovely. It's a little more blue than I thought. And it's very matte. It's a little bit dry, not as velvety as like the Essence. Remember the Essence ones that I was freaking out about? Those are very velvety. Love the liner. I love that this is looks like it's supposed to be sharpened, but it's mechanical. Yes, I'm doing this backwards. It is intended to be a flattering shade for all skin. You know, it's supposed to be that red that anyone can wear. And I love a red, so for me, I believe in it. But, you know, if you're afraid of it, I get it. It's gorgeous. It's clear. It's got like that French girl, right? But I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you the new Fenty. All right, we are back to square one, and the new Fenty traced out lip liners. I have shade Peanut Butter. These are so good, but be warned, because of how soft they are and that they require you to sharpen them, I think they're gonna be done in a blink, because this is one use and it's already almost down to, like, I have to sharpen it. I have to sharpen it, and I've only used it once. Maybelline lifter liners last so much longer and are still that buttery payoff. So I'm a little torn. Yeah, I need, and it's 20 bucks, you know? I mean, I love the way you can just like slide it on the side. So gorgeous. Okay. And they do last on your lips, just not in the pencil. And then these Gloss Bomb. I bought the Blazed Donut. Gorgeous, gorgeous color, payoff, etc. Moisturizing, lips feel great all day. Lasts probably from like your breakfast through your mid-morning coffee till lunch, and then you need to touch up. Again, though, NYX hard candy, like I'm kind of, you know, obsessed with the drugstore versions of these. So I love the combination. I love what I'm getting. I just want you to know that, yes, it's fabulous, but you can find something for less money. But you know, Rihanna deserves to, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Yeah. That is a lot of product to go through. Thank you. I'm going to try and list everything in the description box, and I will also leave either in the description box or the iCard some of the corresponding videos if you might be interested in those. And if you can subscribe to my channel, that would be so good because it's free. It's just a click for you. And then it just builds my credibility on this platform, and I get more and more opportunity, whatever. Do you see how I cannot take myself seriously? Okay, I know, that's not good. I need to sell myself. I need to advocate for myself, right? Yeah, anyway. Okay, so you don't miss it, because YouTube's weird. We know social media is weird. So if you subscribe, hopefully I come up in your feed more often than if you didn't subscribe, right? Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.